This is how you can tell your O-line to ignore certain defenders on run plays. Most Madden players don't know that you can use the untarget defender mechanic to make your run plays way more effective. And so before we start using the untarget defender mechanic, let's look at our run play here without it. And so this is an inside zone, and I happen to know that this inside zone is best when we cut it straight up the middle. You can see that that is a very solid 7-yard gain. But there was one thing that we probably all noticed, and it's that the right side safety was completely unblocked. Once we got into the second level, there was just no one here to block this safety, and he made the easy tackle on us. And it'd be really nice if we had a way to actually block this safety, because then there'd be a lot more space for us to run after we get through the line. And there actually is a way that we can have him get blocked, and it's going to be with our tight end. When we look at the replay here, we can see that our tight end ends up getting occupied, blocking this backside edge rusher who really would have had no chance of making a tackle on the ball carrier anyway. And we can see that because the run is going away from him. He's starting way out here. The run is going away from his side. So even if we left him unblocked, he realistically would not be able to make a play on this run. So what we can do is we can use untarget defender to tell our tight end, just ignore this edge rusher and instead go straight to the second level and block this safety instead. And so out in the practice field, what that's going to look like is we're going to hold down LB or L1 for our pass protection menu, even though it's a run play. We're going to press Y on Xbox or triangle on PlayStation for untarget defender. And then it's going to give us this flame icon, which we can move around with our left stick. And whenever we have it on the defender we want, which is going to be this right side edge rusher, we will select him with A or X, and now he is untargeted. So he's going to have that flame icon over his head. And what that means is our tight end is going to ignore him and go straight to the second level and block that safety. And so if we snap the ball, what we're going to see is that he blocks that safety. And now look at the run we had instead. We had a huge run. Instead of a 7-yard run, that was a 20-yard run, all because we used the untarget defender mechanic. So over here, just like we talked about, this tight end, he's going to ignore the edge rusher and go straight to the second level and block this safety here. And so this is just like the first run, if we can get on our running back, just like the first run, but this time that safety's actually getting blocked. Now we have a ton more running room, and we get all the way down to the 10-yard line. That is the power of untarget defender, guys. It's a very simple change, but if you start untargeting the defender on the backside of your run plays, you basically free up a blocker to block someone in the second level. Now, obviously, this isn't going to help you if you just don't have good blocking here around the line of scrimmage. Like, obviously, you need good interior O-linemen if you want to open up holes like this. But what untarget defender is going to do for you is give you a blocker in the second level so that you have a way higher chance of springing these runs for a huge gain rather than a small or medium gain. And so in your run game, start untargeting the defender on the back side of your run plays. Again, just LB or L1 for pass protection menu, wire triangle, untarget. And doing this right here is going to give you way more upside on every single run play in the game.